All right. Hi, this is Attican, and welcome to part 5 of our revisit of Railway Empire 2 Campaign Mission 1. So in part 4, we finally closed up our task to the point where we opened up access to the south. So now we have Express Line Boston, Philly, deliver salt to New York City. We're already set up to deliver salt. Grow Pittsburgh, Philly, and Washington a little bit. And buy a little bit of Barti Shiloh, and ultimately we'd like to buy all of him, but we will go ahead and make sure we buy some and get that task done at least. So what would it take to buy him out? 15 million. We've got 1 million in cash. We're worth 20, almost 28. So we could do a $2.8 million bond open. If we close both of these, we could do like 2.835. We can only get like 5 million. So my thought is let's just buy 3%, right? Let's just do what we have to do to close that task right away. So, well, how many shares does he have? I don't know how you tell. I don't know. 99 into 98. It seems like there's 100 shares, roughly. Why don't we buy 3 shares?
Very good.
There we go. That was
the
enough.
Citizens are highly satisfied with your performance.
Okay, we bought a little bit. That's probably going to just trigger his value to go through the roof. All right, we did finish the task, though. Good for us. Now, this Boston, Philly. If we can't afford to buy them right away, we're not going to wait on that. So it means we're going to have to jump over some stuff. So we've got a passenger line coming right through here to New York. What we can do is put a passenger station right here in Philadelphia.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear. So one more time for half-wits like you. Hands off my territory. If you don't tear down this ugly shack right now, I'll give you a knuckle sandwich.
Oh, God. Let's see what we got here. Maintenance and post office. We can have this one be restaurant and post office. And we can run track that goes up through here, under or over or whatever, and comes up here into this. Okay. So we got an under and an over. I think I'd rather make that over and over. That's a lot of over. Okay, I don't mind that slope there. It's no big deal. That's not bad. That'll get us into Philly. Let's double track that and go like this and like this. And we need one train to just go Boston and Philly. So let's just go from Boston passenger station with an express train and run it to Philadelphia. We're only going to run one train on that line, and it should, in 24 days, get us an express status. I do believe. Unless he's got trains running that are faster, and I don't think he does. I think he has trains that are not as fast. But we'll see. Yeah, okay. That will get to work on this task. We already got this one kind of ready to go. So we need to grow this region, and we need to get down to Virginia and do a bunch of growth in Big Lick, Charlottesville, and Norfolk. They're all like 20,000 apiece, and we need to double them. That's not bad. And then 3 cities, we've got 1, New York, and we've got Albany is at 90,000 now with a university. They got a university. We want to get Boston. Boston's at 82 and growing fairly nicely. Don't know why that meat industry. The meat industry, it says it's not getting enough. Well, it's got excess to export. And we've got a bonus here. Could we just like... We could run some more sugar in or do whatever we want. Run it to a couple of cities. It doesn't matter. Why don't we do this? Why don't we go... let's go ahead and... We might as well pick up that balance. Or, sorry, that bonus. So why don't we do this? Why don't we just put like a maintenance station in here. And then let's run a line that goes from here to here. And then I just did that off the second track, didn't I? That was, sorry, that was a little bit, a little stupido there. Let's try this again. From here to here. Allow you to get off the track. And from here to here. There we go. All right. And then we'll just run a train that goes here to here to here to here. And we won't even tell it to leave empty or anything. We'll just tell it to run around and haul freight. And it should load a little bit of sugar. As long as it loads some sugar, it loaded 0 sugar. Maybe they need sugar in Portland. Yeah, there we go.
Hold up now. You really want war? Best settle your affairs, because tonight you'll sleep with the fishes.
Ooh, you better be careful. He means business. But we must not let this intimidate us.
This building bothered me, so I had it redesigned a bit.
I'm afraid we have to live with these sabotages for now. At least until we put this gangster out of business.
So what'd he do? One of the things I do wish the game would let you do is kind of click on that speech and know what he's talking about. Not that it matters, because whatever he did, but I'd like to know... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Transport revenue for the whole rail line is... we don't care. Big deal. Okay. I mean, that's sad, but it is what it is. All right, we got 3 stars. What can we do with it? Reliability, bonds. Well, bigger bonds would be great to help us take him out, but I think I'd really rather have the reliability and the reduced maintenance time, and then we can get this and this and get the Dunham or whatever. Okay, now, need to grow these cities. And it's these 3: Pittsburgh, Washington, Philly. So we got beautiful beer, meat, and cloth, right? And unfortunately, because we can't buy him out, I don't want to wait to buy him out. I don't want to wait on that to blow all this track up, which I'd love to do, is blow up all this track. But we're just going to have to build over it for now, so to speak. So Pittsburgh, connecting Pittsburgh, we can go through this little pass, it won't be too bad. Washington's down here. I mean, we could do something like put a warehouse right here and bring all of our raw materials into that warehouse and then have all 3 of the cities grab from it. But we still need to take manufactured goods between the cities, so I kind of leaning away from that idea. Let's go over here. Let's get Pittsburgh with this view. And let's kind of point Pittsburgh.
You're expanding too fast for me. Keep a low profile.
Maybe right through here. And that'll kind of blast us through. Let me think about this. Now this is... Tell you what we could do with this. Let's just, since it's a mess with him anyway, let's just say that we don't have that. And let's say we don't have that. And let's say that we do have a maintenance and we do have a warehouse. Yes, a warehouse in Philly. And we're going to bring stuff, wood. I think we'll bring wood and milk to Philly. We'll put a warehouse in Pittsburgh with this. And we'll run automatic line. We'll use the automatic model here. So we got Philly. And of course we got our one express train that's trying to get us to the express line that we need. So let's do it that way. Let's go here. And again, we'll give it repairs and a warehouse. This warehouse will take grain. Let's see what else. And sugar, I think. Maybe veggies from West Virginia. Corn. It's going to take several. I think we'll go open up West Virginia because it's West Virginia. We have to open it up. Okay, good. So there's West Virginia. Now let's pause this and let's go Pittsburgh. Where I got Pittsburgh. And our warehouse in Pittsburgh is going to hold these two plus this plus this. So 4 items. Pittsburgh will have sugar and corn added. Sugar, and I think corn's back this way. Yep. And something else. One, two, three, four. Veggies. Maybe veggies. Now, consider where that mountain is. We'll put veggies here as well. Okay. Then our warehouse in Philly will have logs and milk. Milk. And lumber. Okay. And then we're going to have one down here in Washington, D.C. We can't build that yet because we haven't connected Pittsburgh. When you build a city station, you have to connect it to your network before you can build other city stations. So let's run it over here and see how we're going to get it connected into this. Okay, I'm making it more expensive, but I want to keep the slope under control. Doesn't have to be minimal, but not ridiculous. And then come out of there like that. Let's see, that's from left hand to left hand like that. $854, 2.98. Let's see, 2.98. We're going to just go for it. Okay. And build. And build and actually, before I do that, I think one thing we will do, since we're going to run this model, we're going to make all these into 4 platform stations. Because they're our city to city and our freight intake and freight sharing, really. So go there like this. Use them all. And actually, I'd like to have this line. I deleted the wrong one, of course. I want it to connect with this. And I want this one to go back however far it has to go back to reconnect. Probably all the way. Yep. Okay. All right, beautiful. And we will put some supplies on this end and on this end. All right. And we'd like to get DC playing like this.
Put that damn station away, or I'll send men to use your egghead as a punching bag.
Put a warehouse there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. We're not going to touch this. I guess we could give it the logs. Kind of spread things out a little bit. We'll give the lumber over here, and I don't remember if we put it in here or not. If we did, we'll take it out. Yeah. So that one's just milk. Milk logs, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we want to get all this stuff running up to Pittsburgh. And we'll kind of pass on Parkersburg for right now, even though it's a sentimental choice that we go there. We'll get this guy going. Shoot. No. That's why we want Parkersburg. Because it's hard to... why can't you do this? DC. We need to connect DC. All right. And DC can come in. I think we'll do it from that one to that one. And then from this one to this one. And we'll go ahead and make this 4 as well. Okay, and then we want to be able to go, I guess, we'll just do DC to Pittsburgh like this. And okay. And look where we don't have signals. Okay. All right. So we do want Parkersburg. And I don't think it'll hurt us to just go ahead and make it a shoot. We may have to move these Indians. Yeah, we're gonna have to, we have to relocate the Indians, which is fine. hook it into that like that. Come over here off the is that the right hand side? Yes. Okay. Yes, we'll move the Shawnee. No, no. There. Okay. And run out of money. All right, we need some trains. We need Pittsburgh to Philly. Automatic. We'll run 4. We need Washington to Pittsburgh. Okay, we need Philly to Washington. Don't need somebody for that. Okay. And we need a little more money so we can put some more stuff in here. All right, let's go with grain. And we'll go into here like this. And we need the sugar. And I think I forgot repairs here. It would be okay, but I want them. Okay. And then we did repairs here. Let's put track to go in here. Okay. And let's get sugar, or I'm sorry, corn going. Oh, we already got a station for it, don't we? And we already have maintenance. Oh yeah, we had to really get it so that we could go through Parkersburg. All right. Okay. And this is a short block, so we will reset it. Everything else looks okay. And we'll go here to here. Okay, get corn going. We've got 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, and veggies. We're going to try to join them in up here. Well, we're not going to try, we're going to, but we'll see just how. If we have to make any adjustments to what we already done. Okay. And veggies will go like this and on there. And then not anything like that. It'll go here and then back. And veggies to Pittsburgh. Yeah, looks good. And maybe nothing will happen just yet. That's okay. Now we want to get wood to DC.
It's important that we expand south. If we can keep Philadelphia in our rail network, that would be a great opportunity for us.
That's probably our express line. No. That was the salt. Let's see this express line, see what's happening with it. Boston to Philly. Oh, it's just now. Is it just now made it halfway? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, I think so. Now it's headed back. Okay, fine. All right. Oh, yes. Where'd that come from? Okay, I don't know where the million came from. It seemed like we just suddenly had a bunch of money. Now, I realize we're making decent money now, but did they give us another bonus or something for, like, finishing a task? I don't know. So when this train gets back, the train we just looked at gets back to Boston, it should finish that task. And let's see what's going on with these guys. Okay, I keep threatening to build this log line, and I never seem to get around to it. So let's get that done.
Get rid of this station, or I'll send my men, and then you'll have a black eye or two.
Wow, he plays hardball, doesn't he? You'll have a black eye. Okay. And from here to here, carrying logs. All right, now we want to have this. We want to make sure this gets over here. Let's see what kind of job he's. Well, actually, he's doing a mediocre job on this. Now the other thing, well, this is only 20. Philly is how big? 20. I think Pittsburgh's small too. 21. Okay. But we should start seeing growth in Pittsburgh pretty quickly. And we got all three of our city lines going. And I think that's all we can do. I want to get down here to Charlottesville, Norfolk, and Big Lick and start growing them. I don't know what sizes we got down here. We've got nothing. 21, 22, 20. Okay. So we just got to make them all 40, right? Yeah. This shouldn't be too bad. Buying him, I don't think will be a problem at all. Once we are done kind of making investments in other stuff that we need. Now, what we do want to make sure is we keep this growing. You're at 96. You're at 89. We have a university. Let's watch this and put replace that library with a university as soon as it hits 90. Now this says we lost. Well, we did 3.3 million. Well, that doesn't matter. I'm not as interested enough to worry about. Our money's fine. Creative accounting, bids. I'm not going to bid against you. You just use all your money. All right, there's 90,000. We got a new industry in Boston. I think we said furniture. I know we did. We said furniture here. That's the only one we don't have. So, furniture in Boston. Run it up to 3.2 would be great. We'll run it up one, then we'll run it up another one.
Very good. It was about time that we also entered this market with our own goods.
Okay, there's our express line. So we can kill that train. Here, Boston to Philly, delete that line. Now we can just run a line that goes from Philly to New York. It can just go to the passenger station, and it can be an automatic, and we can run a couple trains on it. And that's good enough for now. Now our furniture, let's look at our favorite planks. So we need a little bigger plank production. Sawmill, bump you up. Okay. And that should allow us to have furniture. We got pretty much we got 3, 6, 9 unique industries going here. Unless I'm miscounting. Well, there's cloth. Yeah. Beer, meat, cloth, that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got them all. They're all right here, and they're all nice sizes. So we should be able to keep this growing. We will have to watch it, though. It gets harder and harder. Now, we've got Pittsburgh growing and Philly growing. And Washington got stuff coming, got stuff here. Washington should be growing very shortly. So we need to get down here. Would love to buy this guy out. Man, would love it. I mean, we could do something radical, right? Like we could blow up all this up here, all this stuff we've done in Canada, and just take the cash and use it to buy him out. But I don't want to go there, honestly. So let's not. Let's just. It's really not. He's only up in here anyway. So if we can get down to Charlottesville with a decent line, and we'll use the same technique. We'll use the same. In fact, we're going to crowd him so he can't expand. Not that they ever do.
Let's get one thing straight. The station goes away, or you do. Okay, now that was a good thread. I like that. That was good. So it shivers down my spine. Okay. So let's run
We can run under his bridge right there. That's pretty nice. And connect these guys like this. Okay, another of the amazing interruptions here. Let's see, what do I want? Oh, yes. I think what I was going to do is just go ahead and make these 4 wides. Okay, and then we'll come out of Charlottesville and go to Big Lick. And make it 4 wide. Okay. And go from Big Lick to Norfolk. Okay, and make it 4 wide. Okay, and then I suppose some trains might be in order, like maybe here to here. And here to here. And Big Lick to Norfolk. And then we'll build a track from Charlottesville. Let's see how we're going to do this. Let's come out like this. And I think what we'll do actually is take this line and this line, move them over like that. And then use this one to go like that. And that's from left to left, that's correct. And from right, well, from the other side to the other side, whatever you call it. And it won't buy, it doesn't like that. Shoot. See if we can make it like it. It'll come out like this, come out like this. Yeah, sometimes you just have to make them in pieces until they're happier. And it still doesn't like it, and sometimes that's not true. You just can't make it like it. Okay, so get rid of this. Let's come out like this and point over this way, and then let's find a way to come out and point over this way. Now that works. Okay, now we can take this track and come in here and go back. And I think I'm missing a whole bunch of signals here. Yeah, I am. Here and here. and here. Now, let's see. Is this growing for us? Philly's growing, Pittsburgh's growing, Washington's growing, Boston and Albany are both growing. New York has stopped, and that's just fine. If anything, we would want to maybe even stunt its growth. So we're growing a decent job in Albany and a shaky job here. And we're going to have to take that library out and put in a university, which will make it even shakier. So now we need to look at Boston for a second. Grain has 0 grain. Got 22 on the way. That tells me we're not doing a good job emptying something. We've got a whole bunch for New York and some for Boston and some for London. That's weird. Okay, let's help out with the grain if we can find. Well, you know, we could go back to that direct line again, I guess. Are we getting any traffic? I hadn't thought about that. No, our traffic ratio is pretty good. We're not holding everybody up. I don't see any big giant holdups. It's pretty busy right in here, but that's okay. It stays busy here, but that's a lot going on. And if we look at track utilization, oh, it's not even, it's beautiful actually. A little heavy right there, but not bad. How about our train usage? We got these red trains that are freight. Let's look at one of those. Yeah, we could use more of these. How many we got? 4. Let's bump it up to 6. Let's look at our train usage again. And we got this New York to Albany thing going here. And yeah, they say they could load more too. We'll give them a couple more. And then how about Boston to New York? Looks pretty good. There was a red train. That's Albany to Boston. I mean, that's red. That's Philly to New York. He's on 100%, but he doesn't seem to have more that he could have picked up. What's going on here? This one coming in right here. That's, no, we don't care about that. That's Boston to Portland. I mean, we could actually run another train there just to make a little more money. And then this one is I've lost him. This train right there. Pittsburgh to Philly. No, he's fine. It's fine. Nothing wrong with being full. That's good. It's very good. All right, so I think our long poles in the 10 again are just keeping this growing. And see, that's very tenuous, especially since we just took out our library, which was 10%. So we got to look at that. We got grain and corn aren't getting directly to Boston. We may have to do something, even run the grain and corn from somewhere else, or set up a line that goes directly. Like, we could do this. We could go a line like this. Make sure that these lines are coming out of track 1. Should be, but we'll make sure. That one's good. How about this one? That one's good too. Okay. So we can set up a line that just goes directly to, kind of like we had before, to here. Highlight this out of track 2. Run full. John Bull. Freight. Couple of trains. Okay. And then we can run out of here. Highlight this. Run full. Freight. Couple of trains. Go. It'd be better if it went somewhere. So go to Boston Freight and confirm. Okay. And let's just see what that does. Let's see what this guy does right here. Now, what is he? Oh, I can't find any grain. There's plenty of grain, but it's apparently there's plenty coming there. All right, let's just wrap up right here. The clock on the wall says stop. We did finish 3 of our 4 tasks from this next set. So the only thing left is to grow the Virginia area, and not the Virginia area, the mid-Atlantic states, Washington, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. And we're well set up to do that. So that we'll keep working on that. We'll start building out the Virginia area, which we need as one of our optional tasks. And we'll keep monitoring our 3 cities to make sure Boston and Albany can get to 120,000. And we should be in very good shape, potentially to wrap up next episode, but no promises. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.